Hello everyone and welcome back to Anxious Beauty. Today we're going to go over my 2022 makeup favorites. Let's get started. Alright guys, this video is not sponsored in any way, it's just me and my opinions. So like I was saying, we're going to go over some of my makeup 2022 favorites. These are the kind of things that just stuck out to me the most that I really enjoyed doing. I don't have everything here, otherwise this video would be like an hour long. So I'm not going to waste too much time talking and we're just going to jump into it here. So mostly these are eyeshadow palettes because you guys know I love eyeshadow palettes. But I do have a few selections of other things too. I tried to give you guys a good mix of things, but mostly eyeshadow palettes. One thing that really stuck out to me that I tried out this year was the LA Girl Pro Artistry eyeshadow palette here. The colors in this are just so vibrant, and that is a thick, heavy palette. Like, nothing is going to happen to this. It's not flimsy by no means. Case is good and hard. You can create a good neutral look with this, or you can create a colorful look with this palette as well. I'm taking off the insert here. The only thing that sucks about this is the insert names are on like the little sheet here, but it has a huge mirror in here. But look at those colors. I especially love the greens in here. Just do two of them here. But these colors in here are so pigmented and so vibrant. There's those two there. There's just swatches there, but look how pretty those are. Definitely like this palette, and I look forward to using this more in the future because it is just so gorgeous. That is like a sturdy palette. Like, it is tough. Nothing's gonna happen to that palette. Next thing that I discovered that I really liked, I tried the Maybelline New York Sky High Lash Sensational mascara here, and I understand the hype, guys. Like, I love the wand in this. Some people don't like this kind of wand, but I do. It's nice and little and flexible, bendable, and it just does something to my lashes that make them look awesome. Really like this, guys. And I find myself also using that all the time. Next thing here, this is the iHeart Revolution, or no, this is the up next, you guys, this is the Revolution, or Makeup Revolution London, and this is in the Constellation palette here. Now, I've only used this like maybe once so far, but I really do like it. I love always their tin cases. They're nice. They always come with a mirror in their palette. Insert. But these colors were just so pigmented, so easy to work with. Worked like a dream. I'm just gonna do one here in Venus. Look how nice that's swatched. Look at that. We love her. Definitely going to be using this palette more often. Definitely one of my go-to colorful palettes of the year. Next here, I tried the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Illuminating Palette. This was like the four highlights in one, and this is a Catwalk Pink. Definitely would recommend this, guys. They're so pigmented and so bright. Definitely easy to work with here. You guys know it's right there. I love a good beaming highlight, and you get 4 different options in here, and it was relatively pretty inexpensive. Definitely like this. Wet n Wild always has good things. Another one I found out was the ColourPop Hocus Pocus Gather Round Sisters Pressed Powder palette. Now, I've tried both their palettes, and this one I liked a little bit more than the other one. Come on, camera, focus. There we go. But yeah, this one definitely stood out to me more than what the other one did. I mean, I like the other one, but I really like this one just a little bit more. Also, I'm a fan of the movie. Plus, I love this right here, the little picture they gave us of the Sanderson sisters. Definitely a nice neutral palette, but you got little pops of color in there too. ColourPop's pretty decently priced, definitely in, or not too expensive. Would really recommend this palette. When you guys can't get this palette, I do suggest you do. Next up here, this is another highlighter. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Glow Highlighter. Now, this was the first liquid highlight that I've ever tried, but I actually surprisingly really like this. At first, I thought, probably not, but I do. But it turns out I do like it a lot. Also, this is in the shade Parallel. So, it was obviously, like I was saying, I wasn't for sure about liquid highlight at first, but it's actually pretty easy to use here. Now it is kind of like a gold color, definitely a nice pretty highlight. I got this in a giveaway that I had one, and I'm so happy I did because I got to try this out. This is the, up next here, this is the ColourPop Luxe Gloss, and this is like in their little horoscope one. This is in the shade Dreamy Much. I actually have this on my lips right now. It's just something about this that is just so pretty. And then here is the applicator here. It feels good on your lips. It doesn't make it too sticky. Gives a nice shine to your lips. It doesn't give off too much color, but it's still very pretty nonetheless. And I find myself using this all the time. Next here, this was the e.l.f. Mystery Palette that I can never remember the name to because I threw away the box. But I did try this out this year. Now, I don't so much like it for like the eyeshadow in here. The eyeshadow is pretty good, don't get me wrong, but I mainly liked it for the fact that you could take this off and you get these options of bronzers and blushes. I like all the choices that they give you, and you can remove this as well, which is nice. Yeah, so mainly for the blushes, I like this. It definitely gives you a good variety. Next is the Milani Matte Nude in 430 Secret here. This is one of my go-to everyday lipsticks here. Yes, it's a nude, but it is very nice and creamy on the lips, even despite it being a matte. Nice, feels good, doesn't dry out your lips at all. Perfect everyday color right there. Very, very pretty, and it's long lasting too, and not too expensive. Now this I got in a giveaway. Now I don't even know if I'm saying this right, but it's AGAG. Oop, there you go. Looks just like that. Pretty packaging, like just gorgeous. And it is an eyeshadow palette here. But what I like about it, it's different than anything I've ever had before. Look how pretty and elegant that is just sitting on top of your vanity. And then you open up one wing. You open up one side and it gives you those three colors with a mirror, which is cool. And then you open up that side and it gives you those three colors with a mirror. Definitely very pretty, very elegant, and it just looks gorgeous sitting on top of my vanity. We love her. I just wish I knew how to say it, but I don't want to like butcher it. Alright, up next here is, now I got this last year for Christmas, but I didn't try it out till like this year, so I counted it. This is the I Heart Revolution Fruity Pebbles Shadow Palette. I love this palette so much, guys. Also, I'm a big fan of this cereal. But look how cool it is. I love how it's like book style when you open her up. And look how cool that is. Like, when they committed to a theme, they really committed. Like, how cute is that? I love the colors in here. Pigment's there, blendability's there. You can create really any kind of look you want with this. Nice big mirror. Definitely a fun palette to play with, especially if you guys like color. If you guys like color, I do highly recommend it. Alright, up next here, the rest of these are eyeshadow palettes except for this. This is their I Heart Revolution lipstick. I also got this last year as a gift too, but I didn't try it out till this year. This is in Gingerbread. It's a matte lipstick again. Once again, a nude, but another perfect go-to everyday color, and I find myself reaching for this a lot. and it's almost similar to that one I showed you, the Milani one, but there that one is, right up there, just a little bit darker. Creamy on the lips, doesn't dry your lips out, makes that perfect everyday color. Alright guys, so the rest of these are going to be eyeshadow palettes here, but you guys know I love them. You guys know I'm a real big fan of Revolution makeup and the I Heart Revolution. This is the Friends Revolution. Yeah, this is the Friends X Revolution from Makeup Revolution London palette. So I've only used this like once, but I do like the colors in here. Definitely a colorful palette. I mean, seriously, look how cute that is. And I have actually never watched an episode of Friends. I've watched bits and pieces of one time, and it's just not my cup of tea. But I do like the palette. Very pretty. I've only used it like once so far. I'm looking forward to using it more in the future. But the colors that I used on it were very bright and vibrant. Like, look at that robin egg blue. And swatched beautifully. So yeah, I'm looking forward to using that more. Which is why I do a lot of like get ready with me's and like ASMR get ready with me's, because I get to use my eyeshadow palettes more than once. Next here is the I Heart Revolution. This is the Tasty Avocado palette here. I got mine at like, I think this was TJ Maxx. And so that's why the case doesn't look the greatest, but the palette was fine. So definitely a green theme. Now you guys don't know, I love using green eyeshadow because I think it brings out like the brown in my eyes. And this is definitely a green themed palette here. But if you like green, good palette for you. Definitely fun to use. I just used Smoothie there. Swatch that. I mean, look how gorgeous that is. I love a good bright shimmer, and it delivers. Nice mirror in there too. I love their Tasty shadow palettes, if you guys couldn't tell. Definitely could create a lot of versatile green looks with this. Down to our last three here. These two, I should say, I got last year in my, or for a Christmas present, but I didn't use them till this year, so that's why I counted it. But this is the Tasty, or I Heart Revolution Pumpkin Pie eyeshadow palette, and then this is the gingerbread one as well. You guys seen me use these a whole bunch here, but I just love these palettes, especially for like the holiday season, like this one for like Christmas, for example. Definitely nice assortment of holiday fun colors in there to use as well. And then I also like using this one for like Thanksgiving time, obviously pumpkin pie, but this is more of a neutral palette with some pops of color in there, but definitely it could be used as an everyday palette as well. And I find myself reaching for those two palettes quite a bit. Alright guys, down to the final palette here. This I got in a giveaway. This is the Strawberry Cheesecake I Heart Revolution palette. This one just stuck out in my mind. It's one of their chocolate bar ones. So this would typically be my normal color scheme that I'd be drawn to, but for this one, I actually really like it. Definitely the pigment's there, blendability was there, very nice palette, and it lightly smells good too. There's that light pink right there, barely can catch that on camera. There it is, right there. Maybe I chose the wrong one. Here, let's try this one, it's a little bit darker pink. There we go. So there, that one is right there, kind of like a darker pink. Swatches out really nicely, and I don't know guys, there's just something about this one that I really like. The color's easy to work with, so you're definitely looking for a pink look. I do think this would be a good palette for you guys to use as well. And that is it for my 2022 favorites, guys. Like I said, there's a bunch more, but if I showed you everything, we'd be here all night. And I definitely wanted to get this video up for you guys soon, since I took like a week off just to kind of celebrate the holidays. But yeah, now I'm back here. We're going to continue with our regularly programmed schedule here. But that's going to be it for me today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. It does help me out a lot. As always, I appreciate you guys watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. It means the world to me. If you guys want to see more of me, don't forget to hit the subscribe button over there to see future uploads from me. Hit the little bell over there. We'd love to have you here. We have fun here. Alright guys, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to go ahead and head out for the day, and I will see you guys soon with another new video, and I hope you guys are doing good. Bye guys.